Okay, this is the corner of Smith Farm Road and Matthews Indian Trail Road that all this water is supposed to be gushing down onto our property from. As you can see, the water isn't even coming toward our property, it's going down Smith Farm Road. This is Smith Farm Road. I don't know where they came up with that. Here's the corner. There's the erosion showing where it's going. Right into that ditch, which is on the corner of Smith Farm Road. And it's going down Smith Farm Road. That way. That's where all the water's going. Not here, which is where they're requiring me to put the pipe. There's a very small trickle here, which is coming from the other side, which is minor, and then it runs back down that road, Smith Farm, going toward Independence. There is nothing coming to this corner of any substance. Here is the corner. Here is the creek at the corner. It is relatively empty. There is no need for any pipe, especially the magnitude of the pipe that they're requiring to be put into this. The only time it even starts on this property, which is our property right here, there's the electric box, to even have any substantial water during this hurricane rain band is here at the driveway, which is coming from up the street from Webland. And we're going to walk up there and we're going to show you that in a minute. And that's where it's all coming from. Webland. So, let's take a little walk down the street and see where all this water is actually coming from. Still our property, no water. Let's see if we can see which way the water's even running here. That dirt that was just thrown in there is standing still. We'll do it again. There's no runoff here. Here we are at Webland. Standing water. Get some dirt. That is actually going that way because it's all coming from up there on Webland, which is clearly lower and having all the runoff from all of that parking space, which you can see is angled down to the left and directly toward me. And that's where this water's coming from, and it's going this way into their box or their detention pond. So here's Webland Detention Pond. At Webland Detention Pond, the water's going into that pipe, which is going across the street and over into that box. Here's Webland, which is an indication of how much rain we've gotten here already. And you can see this. This is self-explanatory here. I'm not going to insult you with a description. And there's their sign. So let me back up, see if we can't get this all in one frame. And there you go. All the water's coming from up the street way up the street. This is a massive amount of water moving through here and into this pipe, which the whole corner is flooded at the corner of Webland. And here's their detention pond. So with all this rain and all this runoff during the hurricane ban on Saturday morning, October 8th, at just around 8 o'clock, this is Webland. And this is draining from left to right, as you see it. And there's this 25-mile-an-hour sign. Left to right, coming from that white post, this way into his detention pond because of the pitch of his ditch in front of his building, due to all the runoff of all of that asphalt. So, we come back through to our property. No water. Directly on the other side of the pipe that's running that way is no water. Here's the shovel. That's it. No moving water. If that was moving water, that shovel should be piling up on that shovel and rushing right around it. Either side. Yeah, let's turn the other way. Nothing. Maybe a trickle. That's only 4 feet from that white pipe where the water is piling into that detention pond. So here we are still. Let's walk down further. Sorry for coughing, just getting over a cold, folks. Hopefully you can appreciate the fact that I'm out here doing this and just getting over being sick. Okay, let's get to just before the driveway at 4108. There it is in the water. No motion. It's not moving in either direction. Hey, the cops are here. What's going on, brother? So here we are on the other side of the driveway. So we just came from this side. Just came from this side of the driveway. Here we are. Here it is, 4108. There's our sign right there at the driveway. Here we are here. And let's see what movement we got. Hey, no water movement. It's a ditch that's actually pretty level, retaining water. Which is pretty ridiculous if you consider the fact that this is on the side of the road and there's no water movement. It's just holding the water that's coming through. And it's not completely filled 4 feet high. Driveway got a little bit of water in it. Property obviously has a little bit of water in it. It's been raining all night. It's hurricane rain bands coming through here. Yes, the land is wet, no doubt. This one's got a little bit more water in it. Is it moving? You don't see any water rushing past that shovel, do you? I don't either. Okay, let's move down further. And we're back to the corner again. Let's go see how our little erosion project on the corner is doing. So we're going to walk across this little ditch here, which there was hardly any water in, so I was able to walk right across. And we're going to come back to our little erosion patch that supposedly is going to require this humongous pipe. So all this time I've been videoing, his dirt's still been sitting here. So all this water that's supposedly coming down off of here and coming across to that corner, which requires this giant pipe to go down that direction, there's nothing here. And everything that is here is going that way. Down Smith Farm Road. In this ditch. Well, I hope that satisfies everybody's computer models and topo reports and all this wonderful technology we have, because Mother Nature, seems to be telling a different story when you come out here and actually see where the water is going. There's the pitch from Smith Farm Road. It actually pitches the opposite way and to the right, down Smith Farm Road. That's as clear as day. Comes down, goes down that road, Smith Farm to Independence, goes down this road, Smith Farm, toward the agricultural centers. And that right there is the little tiny ditch on the corner that has less water in it than any of the property at Webland. That is the cornerstone of why this pipe is being required. So, I'm not editing this video in any way. You're getting it raw form in the pouring rain, me coughing, sneezing, and hacking. My apologies again. But you will